Oh, it's working. I've got hotel room internet today, so I never really know what to expect. Could work, it could not. If I freeze weird, Brianne, just surprise you get to take the show. You just
That's true.
carrying it.
Hopefully it freezes with a smile.
No, it never does. It freezes with the most horrific face you've ever made. And
It's so true.
well, because our show, the Coffee Club, also goes on to YouTube. And YouTube thumbnails they're never kind. They're like
all the time.
Like, what's wrong with my face?
I know they should have figured that out by now.
Well, you'd think in the last 2 years they could have done it. So, but I've interviewed people like country music stars sort of that know, like, they're like
the whole time.
They pose and wait until I'm like, you suck. No. Good morning, Suzanne. She's the busiest woman in the world. She's like basically running this convention that I'm at this weekend. She's like the office person. So the fact that she showed up for coffee is amazing. Krista, good morning. Jim, good morning. What are you doing in Florida? I want to go to Florida.
Me too. It's still cold here this morning.
Why aren't you doing your show in the office? I should be. But that would mean I'd have to have pants on here in the hotel room. I don't. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Kathy. We're stalling at the moment, Bree. Just to
welcome everybody.
Good morning. Look at your mug. It's so festive.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's red for Valentine's.
Mm-hmm.
Got it for my kids for Christmas.
Yeah.
For Christmas and Valentine's.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And red's just a great color every day.
It's true.
Darlene, good morning. Look, she's like, Brianne, whoa!
I know. Good morning, Darlene.
I convinced her to do a live with me, Dar. This is a great day. Angie, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Sandy's here. You guys are on fire for a Friday. Nice. Okay.
Cold Friday.
Yeah. It looks very cold outside my window. Because I'm norther of you, so it's super cold.
I was expecting, with the kind of the promise of the Chinook, that I was going to wake up to it a bit warmer, but it was still minus 18.
Yeah. I don't know. Melanie's here. Good morning. Ooh, Rebecca. Convention off. All these things. They want me to do a live tomorrow morning in the office. We might. It's Saturday. You never know.
You just got to wear pants.
Yeah. Yes. Just wear like one of the hotel robes down. Okay.
It's fitting.
Well, welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. So excited you could join us on this fun Friday. Please meet my beautiful friend, Brianne, who is joining us today, who we've done some lives together in the past in the community work that we've done. But I always have to pull you in begrudgingly. You're always so afraid of it. And we always have so much fun.
We do. I know. You're so easy, Jody, and friendly.
Let's not spread that I'm easy, okay? Not yet.
Friendly.
But I was thinking the other day of I don't know if it's in order in life or just in memories or what, but I was thinking about one of the last lives that we did together where we were promoting. So Brianne works with one of our social profits in the community where I live, and you guys were doing an online auction. And so we're like, well, we should go out into the street and we'll talk about the auction items. And there was this guitar. It was like in some electric guitar, and I'm just pretending, I don't even know the word, to riff on it.
Oh yeah, you were giving her
the word, but I was giving her on this guitar, not for real, and it was so ridiculous. Remember, people are driving by, like, "What are they doing?"
Yeah, well, and you don't care. You're like, I'm just gonna give her.
I'm just gonna live out my rock star dreams right here on the streets of High River. Good grief! But how's things this morning? How are you?
I'm great. I'm really great. Kids are in school. It's quiet.
Drinking hot coffee.
Hot coffee, warm house.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, the reason that I wanted you to come on and chit chat with us is you coordinate this really cool Valentine's I don't want to call it an event, but this Galentine's exchange that happens in our community. And I just love that. I think it's an amazing example of community within community. And people could do this wherever you are. It doesn't even have to be a community-wide thing. It could just be a friend circle thing. But I love what you've created with this. And so I wanted to share that idea with other people because I think, one, we could use that extra connection. And it doesn't have to be, I mean, you could really use this as an exchange any time of the year. You choose yours to be around Valentine's because some people love Valentine's, other people do not. But I think the movement of Galentine's has really taken off. So we're going to chat about that today. But first of all, I guess, how did you start this?
Well, I guess this is the 8th year running. 8. Yeah. I've done it for 8 years, consecutive years. And it wasn't my idea. I totally stole the idea. I don't remember where I got it from, probably the internet. And
I love the internet.
I know, Pinterest or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just gave it my own spin.
Yeah.
I think I started it with probably, I think it was 11 or 12 girls. And now this year it was 40. And yeah, 40. And then throughout the years, you kind of lose a couple and then each year you gain some and that sort of thing. And it's mostly, my friends or friends of friends. And every year I have ladies that I don't know or, friends of friends. And it's pretty awesome.
So if someone's not maybe familiar with what we're talking about, can you explain a little bit about what it is that we do in this exchange?
You're right. And Jody says we do because Jody's also a part of the exchange. Yeah. So
and I've done it for what, 3 or 4 years now, I think.
Yeah, totally. You've done probably 4 years.
I feel new, but I feel like it's 3 or 4. Yeah.
I know, but even when I look back every year, I'm like 8 years. It feels like 4. So what happens is you sign up and it's a Galentine swap. All you do is how I do it now, I guess, because it's evolved. You just fill out a form, an electronic form with your name, your details. I have a list of like preferences. If you have any allergies, you fill that out. Hints. They could be like wine, coffee, tea, scrunchies, that sort of thing. Or you don't have to give any hints. You can be completely surprised. We do have a price point.
I don't like those people. Never give me one that doesn't give any details. It'll be like, forget you. No, I'm just kidding.
I know some people go, I don't care. I like everything. Or some people, maybe they do have like a gluten allergy. Don't drink any alcohol or no sugar and that sort of thing, which is nice. Like you said, to get hints. Yeah. We have a price point. We used to have quite a low price point. And now, like this year, I think we all kind of consecutively agreed on $40 because it seems everybody spends that much money anyways. Yeah. And then once everybody's filled it out by the deadline, I put everybody's name into a draw and then I send out the information to everybody and then they go shopping.
So fun.
Yeah, super fun. And then they put together a package. This is actually kind of an example package right here. Ooh. You can get as fancy as you want.
I like it.
And then they leave it on their doorstep between there's about 4 or 5 days or as soon as they want, and they reveal themselves a drop off.
Yeah, so it's like Secret Santa kind of concept, and then you get to reveal at the end who you were.
Absolutely.
I think that's almost as fun as looking at what you get in your gift. And I think it's really neat because really you just one day some people have, because the weather can sometimes be crazy. So sometimes the person has to reveal in advance because they want to drop it off and make sure that you're going to be home and whatever you got didn't freeze or something. But most of the time it's right up till the end and you just open the door and you have this beautiful present full of so many fun things. And then somebody just wishes you well. Like it's such a good feeling. And I love this concept so much.
Totally. Absolutely. It's amazing. Yeah.
And I mean, really, even the process of when you go out shopping for the items for your person. Like sometimes I think because we're in a small community, sometimes you'll know the person that you're shopping for, or you might know them a little bit, or you're most likely on Facebook with them, so you can creep them out and see kind of things that they're into. And I've had one year where it was like someone I'd never heard of, didn't know at all in our community. And so it was so fun to shop and surprise this complete stranger. And then this year I kind of know my person, so I'm kind of excited about it, and it's just fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I don't know, I can't say enough about how much fun. Whiskey, rum, or vodka will never freeze, just in case you need to know.
Good point.
Thanks, cousin. Yeah, it's such a good thing. And so I was thinking that it would be really fun for other people to do this kind of thing in their community. And that's kind of why I wanted to share about it, not just to talk about how much I love to take part in it, but just this is a really great way. And it kind of is the same. I feel like we went through something similar to this in the beginning of COVID. Remember the ninjas? There was like porch ninjas and wine ninjas, and there was people exchanging things and leaving things on people's doorsteps. Same kind of thing. This one's just a little bit more planned and organized.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's the words I'm looking for?
Yeah.
And it's really neat. And so I think this would be a cool thing to start. Like maybe you do it in your neighborhood or in a group or church group or an organization or just your friend group. And it can be any price point. Like even if you wanted to be like, let's all just exchange a $10 funny gag gift. Like it just gives you an opportunity to, one, connect with other people, and two, just remind people they're loved.
Yeah, no, Jody, I was thinking the exact same thing. And whether you text your girlfriends, like 10 of you, and you get together and do the same idea, I just think, especially the last few years, like we need to celebrate our relationships with our girlfriends or just relationships in general. And yeah, whatever that looks like. Yeah. And whether it is just leaving something on a doorstep.
And I would be curious to know, I don't know how you'd add this like data collection into your fun thing, Brianne, but I'd be curious to know for those who are involved in this, like in this particular one, if there's less pressure for the whole Valentine's marketing thing that comes for people in relationships. Like if the women that take part in Valentine's Day have less pressure on their expectations of their partner to step up to the plate for Valentine's. I mean, everybody sort of gauges that differently. Some people really love doing the whole Valentine's thing. Some people, they don't care one way or the other. Like it's all different. But I wonder if, because we all know we're getting something so great from a girlfriend, the rest of it doesn't matter.
Such a good point. Maybe I'll send it over.
Or is it worse pressure to be like, this stranger in the community gave me a better gift than you did, wanker? I don't know.
That's so funny. Maybe I'll survey monkey at the end.
Just curious if I could send the survey out to your significant other. I just have a quick couple of questions. Like they might be thankful to us or they might be really pissed off. It'd be curious
so true.
Darlene's asked if there's a Valentine's, not a Galentine's. Oh, I would love it if there was. Could you imagine? Like, and guys, think about this for a moment. Like, just drop a 6-pack off at your buddy's place.
I was just gonna say that's all it would be, was just a bottle of whiskey.
You don't have to make a card, but if you did, that would also be really awesome.
It would be. Good idea, Darlene.
Maybe, yeah, maybe your sweetie could start it. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, Jim would be good at that.
Mm-hmm. He'd be amazing. So, yeah, Jim, no pressure, but we've got an idea for you. Valentine's Day. I don't know. I feel like that's every day. This one's for the girls. Girl power. Too much fun. Does it ever, has the growth in it surprised you doing it that many years?
Yes. Well, even the last couple of years, I'm like, oh, how's everyone feeling? With the economic situation. Then I'll kind of text a few girlfriends like, you guys still feeling like this is something we should do? And it's always like, yes, yes. And I'm like, all right. And then I put it out there and I'm like, oh, okay, here we are, 20, 40. Okay. We're still into it. Okay.
Well, and I think what's nice about it is it's not about if you're single or if you're not or any of those things. It's just about celebrating girlfriends. And honestly, it's one of the most powerful things, I think, that girlfriend bond. And in a world where like life can be so crazy and kids can be so crazy and pandemics are so crazy, like it just gives you that opportunity to reconnect back in with a group of women. And I love, again, that it's a mixture of people you know and people you don't.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And I've never made it a public thing. It literally just becomes friends or friends of friends. But I'm sure if it did become a huge public thing, it would grow. I know we did talk about
too big.
2 years ago doing a Valentine party where at the end we meet up, which would be cool. And hopefully in the near future, that would be really neat.
That would be a fun thing. But I mean, even if you're in the same community that Brianne and I are in, like in High River area, you like more than one of these could be going on, because really, like ultimately, I would assume, Brianne, from your end, like managing more than 40 people would be a lot. Like that's a lot of emails. That's a lot of matching and different pieces. And so even if you kept your circles wherever you choose to do it from a little bit smaller, then you don't feel like you're overwhelming yourself with a make work project, if that makes sense.
Oh, totally, Jody. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the emails, it takes a few hours to send out. So yeah, I would absolutely encourage anybody to do the exact same thing. And I would share my information on how I do it. And you could do your own spin.
Jim says, don't hold your breath, but he wouldn't mind a beer exchange. Yeah, like maybe you can't call it Valentine's because then that makes them feel uncomfortable because it might involve feelings. And holy fuck, don't talk about feelings. Don't. But it would be fun, maybe that a man beer exchange. Jim, I think we're onto something. Dar says too, do you remember Valentine's Day from Parks and Rec? I didn't watch that show.
No, but I never watched that show.
It would be funny. I don't know. But it's here and there. Have you done your shopping for your person yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've done a few things actually. I picked up some earrings.
Luna Lou's.
Yeah.
Gotta
from
have
Pixie
Luna
Hollow.
Yeah.
And
Oh, look. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
I hope I'm your person.
I know. Yeah.
A few things. I have not started at all yet, but I got lots of ideas rolling around. I don't know. I love shopping. It's just fun.
I know. Just pick up gradually. And I do know my person this time. So I didn't last year.
Oh. Yeah.
So it's fun.
I was trying to remember who I had last year. No offense if you're watching and I don't remember.
I don't even remember what I had for breakfast
mixed up. And then I had a year where I didn't know that person. But then we ended up like following each other on Instagram. So we're pretty much best friends now. But I don't know. My memory is so bad. My person last year. Oh, I was like, Krista, you weren't my person last year, were you? I don't remember. And then I was trying to be like, who are my people? Like, who are people that bought me gifts? And I remember Taryn. I remember Taryn had me one year.
Yes, she did.
And I loved my stuff from her. Like she threw some llama things in. They were so great.
Yes.
Earrings that are so cute. Yeah.
Yeah, she did. I remember.
But I don't remember. Again, no offense. Probably shouldn't talk about this part because now I just seem like a total asshole. Like, I'm really sorry. I always love the things. Always. Yeah. Anyway.
I know.
We'd end on a high note. We'd end on a high note. Well, of course, you know who has everyone.
Oh, no, I don't remember. I can't remember 40 people. I ask anyone. I always go, who has you? Yeah.
So fun. Anyway, I appreciate that you agreed to come and do a live with me. See, it wasn't so bad, was it?
Never is, Jody.
And you wore leopard print, so you're in the gang. Leopard print or camo. It's just all
I aim to impress you, Jody.
You do. You're my babes.
I am.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming to share this idea, and maybe it's something people would like to do in their community. And let's just think of it. And if you ever hear any other ways that people can connect in fun ways, make sure you throw it in the comments, because we just want to encourage people to keep connections going in their community. And I hope you have an amazing day.
Yes, have an amazing day, everyone.
And
you too, Jody.
We'll have to get you and Sarah back on to talk about some of the community work that you're doing at some point too, because that's also really fun.
Would love to.
You guys
Thanks
do
for
so many
having us.
cool things.
Yeah, no.
Great Friday.
Thanks. Stay warm.
Yeah, I'm going to go convention it up.
Yeah, enjoy.
Okay, bye everybody. Have an awesome weekend. We'll see you Monday morning. Bye.
Bye.